Hello everyone and welcome to the daily analysis. This is for 9th of January. So in store for tomorrow in terms of news, we have Bank of England, Gov Carney speaking, so that's going to affect the pound. We also have some US dollar volatility as well. The FOMC members are speaking and a 30-year bond auction as well. So just a bit of US dollar volatility, but main thing here is the GBP news. So with regards to today, towards the end of the trading session for the US, we've had some talks with Trump. He's been talking about Iran appears to be standing down. So there's a lot of tweets that are going off, and with that increased building tension, we've obviously found some affected pairs. So if I start off with GBP USD, we can see that we're still in between our two zones, so nothing new in particular here. We want to still focus on our two zones here if we manage to get in between those, but possibly we could find the breakout for tomorrow and see if we can get into this area. So with Euro USD, we can see that we've come to the downside of our zone, and what we want to see right now is if we can find that support scenario, or if we are able to close below, we want to wait for the pullback before we enter a short. And then it's important before we enter the short, we need to wait for that bearish sentiment to the downside, and this could potentially fall, and then we'll draw in some new zones prior to that. And finally with gold, this is what I mean by Trump and the talks with the US and Iran. The increase in tensions of war and tension obviously affects gold drastically. So with that being said, we've had that huge push to the downside. We tapped into our zone that we drew in yesterday, and essentially we want to see if we can find support again at this zone here, or if we're able to find that we're closing below, we'll wait for that pullback, and then we could potentially be shorting gold now. So yeah, we're coming into gold, into this zone here. So we are waiting for this scenario first, just the pullback, and see if this will act as support. If that does happen, we could be potentially aiming higher, and then we'll have to draw in some new zones prior next week. So yeah, so that will be all for us for today. Make sure you check out the news and stay aware of the zones that we talked about. If you don't know the zones exactly, go ahead and check out the weekly analysis videos. We explain the levels and the regions, etc., just in more detail, and specifically what to look out for in terms of buying or selling in these areas. So yeah, if you are enjoying the videos and you're learning something, make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, and that'll be all. So thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow.